Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we will delve into a comprehensive analysis of Apple. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 14th of April, 2025. And now, we are here to provide you with an even deeper insight. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You will not want to miss any critical updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by exploring our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4, available at StockInvest.us. Leverage the capabilities of AI to receive free price predictions and in-depth analyses for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as financial advice. Since the third day of April in the year 2025, our system has identified Apple as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -1.98. Now let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock recorded a loss of -0.33%. This equates to an average daily loss of -0.04% since being designated as a sell candidate. The stock is situated in the midst of a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating further potential decreases within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible decline of approximately 13.85% over the next 3 months, with a potential range of return between -27.67% and -3.56%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of around 18.70%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 1.46% to 59.14% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $205.48 and $322.28. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline: Apple's stock price ended at $202.52 on Monday after gaining 2.21%. The Apple stock price gained 2.21% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 14th of April, 2025, rising from $198.15 to $202.52. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 5.85%, with a low of $201.16 and a high of $212.94. The price has seen some volatility during this period, resulting in a loss of 8.83% over the last 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume increased on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator. With a total of 14 million more shares traded compared to the previous day, in total, 101 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $20 billion and $38 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $260.10, while the lowest was $164.08. Currently, the price stands at 22.14%, or $57.58, below the 52-week high of $260.10, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Apple is making headlines with its innovative approach to enhancing its large language model software by tapping into user data while maintaining a commitment to user privacy. This strategic shift comes as the company moves away from less effective synthetic data methods. While this change promises improved artificial intelligence capabilities, its immediate impact on Apple's stock could be mixed as the market digests the implications of data usage. In a twist of fortune, Apple also regained its $3 trillion market capitalization, thanks to the Trump administration's decision to exempt many electronic goods from new tariffs. This led to a more than 2% surge in share price, reflecting investor optimism. The tariff relief, particularly on products like iPhones and computers, alleviates pressure on margins and could potentially improve sales forecasts. However, experts suggest that 2025 may be challenging due to ongoing tariff uncertainties. Gil Luria of D.A. Davidson expresses caution about the year ahead. While corporate reactions to tariff exemptions have driven a short-term boost, analysts remain wary of the long-term global trade dynamics that may affect Apple's operations. Despite these challenges, analysts like Andy Swan remain optimistic about Apple's robust hardware ecosystem, which continues to integrate deeply into consumers' daily lives. This strength suggests a solid foundation for long-term growth, even as tariffs create volatility in the short term. Overall, these developments indicate a potential short-term boost in Apple's stock price due to favorable market conditions, while longer-term prospects will depend on the company's ability to navigate tariff complexities and effectively leverage user data for innovation. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 2nd of April, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned AAPL a buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 2nd of April, 2025, Tigris Financial also gave AAPL a strong buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 12th of March, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned AAPL an overweight grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 21st of February, 2025, UBS assigned AAPL a reduced grade with an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 19th of February, 2025, Goldman Sachs gave AAPL a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Apple stock. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell as well. However, when it comes to return on investment, analysts rate the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Apple. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, the 8th of April, 2025, and so far it has risen by approximately 17.46%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot is established. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is considered a positive technical signal. However, some negative signals have also been noted, and these may influence the near-term developments. The Apple stock holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average presents a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this results in a general sell signal for the stock, indicating a more negative outlook. If the stock continues to rise, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $217.88. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the short-term average at $190.31. A breakout above the long-term average would generate another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average would produce an additional sell signal, thereby reinforcing the general trend. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots show a buy signal from 5 days ago. Bollinger also indicates a buy signal from 6 days ago. The short-term moving average presents a buy signal from 5 days ago. The long-term moving average indicates a sell signal from 29 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggests a buy signal from 26 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see the short moving average indicates a sell signal from 9 days ago. The long-term moving average shows a buy signal from 28 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggests a buy signal from 23 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Let's discuss the support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. Apple currently finds support at $198.85, a level that may present a buying opportunity. An upward reaction is anticipated when this support is tested. The stock exhibits significant daily movement, indicating high volatility, and the wide prediction interval from the Bollinger Band classifies it as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $11.78, which is approximately 5.85%. Throughout the past week, the daily average volatility for the stock has been 9.75%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Apple, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, often referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This PE ratio is considered relatively normal, typically observed in companies with long histories or stable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 1st of May, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are currently at $1.60 per share. It's important to keep an eye on these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at $203.19. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Apple encounters its first support level at $198.85. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's take a look at some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were executed by Jeffrey E. Williams, who bought and sold 149,070 shares or options in the company. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 30.872. Overall, insiders purchased 1,657,365 shares and sold 3,158,741 shares in the last 100 trades. We currently hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and there is no stop loss in place. Is Apple stock a good buy? Currently, Apple presents several negative indicators, leading us to believe it will continue to perform poorly in the upcoming days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative assessment of this stock. After examining the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 15th of April, we anticipate that Apple will open higher by $3.02, starting at $205.54. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be solely based on information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We encourage you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.